Hey, what's up everyone? It's your boy Alter Tech back again with a new video. In today's video, we gotta talk about a few things. Number one, T-Mobile. We have this new plan, 4 lines for $100. Seems like a really good deal so far if you're looking for a major carrier to switch to. And you do have the 5G included, so this really sounds like a great deal. And you're getting like the Samsung A51 for about $5 a month. I mean, you can't really complain. So here's the thing, like there are people out there who are actually complaining about the Scam Shield promotion, which is free, about T-Mobile service, about all these things. And for me, as a happy customer, you guys could call me a super fan or whatever, I call myself a really content, happy customer. And let me just explain why I'm actually really satisfied with this company. Now, first things first, people. I was with an MVNO. That means I was with Cricket Wireless, I was with Boost Mobile, Virgin Mobile, and I never had the opportunity to actually buy a flagship device through these carriers or these MVNOs because their deals, it wasn't that great. Basically, you have to spend the suggested retail price or at least like over $600, but that 10% off, 20% off, it still wasn't as close as the deals with a major carrier. Now the thing about the major carriers is that they do run a credit check, and then they do try to lock you in with billing credits for like a year, 2 years usually. And with prepaid, it's like they don't have you on file. You could just quit, stop paying your bill, and that's the end of that story. So I could see why these MVNOs don't have the opportunity to give people or their customers deals like the top carriers. Me switching to T-Mobile, right? Number one, Boost Mobile. The plan was about 2 gigabytes for like $35 a month, and the more people you have on your line, usually the lesser the price. So with Boost Mobile, my issues was the call quality. Number one, the data would cut on and off. Sometimes I have 3G, sometimes I would have 4G, and the main reason why I got it was because they had the Moto G, the first generation. So I stuck with them for a while, and then I had some people who was like, what, let's all join together. So I got the Cricket plan, 4 lines for $100. Shout out to Cricket because they really held me out during those 1 or 2 years. Number one, they gave us free phones almost, the Moto G6, the Moto G6 Play, Moto G6 Power, all these things. So everyone got a free phone, and these were decent phones, and the price was pretty damn good. The call quality was pretty damn good. The coverage was pretty damn good, but the internet speeds, 3 megabits per second capped off. You can't go faster than 3 megabits per second. And that's really brutal, especially when, there's times during the day like rush hour where the network is congested and you're not getting 3 megabits anymore. You're getting under 3, maybe under 2, maybe even under 1. So let's say you have a college project. The file size is about 150 megabits or megabytes, and you're trying to download it on the Cricket network. It's just not going to happen. Maybe you want to go ahead and install an app, like an Uber app. Like, it's going to take you some time. And if it's an emergency, downloading an Uber app, it could be a little hassle. On the Cricket Wireless network, on the family plan. Now, I know if you guys are on the single plan, it's like, $60, $55. They pretty much changed it up now. The prices are a lot better. You really didn't have much of you really didn't have a cap on your data speeds. So, but for the family plan, you guys know, we're just trying to save money together. So my next employer, he had this T-Mobile deal. All right, paying attention. So I decided to switch my entire family and my ex at the time to T-Mobile. And now here's the thing, people. I was able to get all of them some really great phones, some of the latest flagships, the iPhone XR, the iPhone 11, the LG G8. My sister and her boyfriend have the LG G8 and they pretty much love it. That phone is truly underrated. I even got one for myself. Now this is a Sprint variant. I just wanted to go ahead and check it out. The camera and everything, LG Pay, the screen quality, the build, everything. I mean, you'll be really surprised as to how strong this phone really is. Now moving forward, now it's pretty crazy because now she has a new baby, and when it comes time to recording videos and taking photos and sharing it, they come out pretty spectacular. So before we actually went to T-Mobile, she had a Moto G6 and a Moto G6 Play actually. In the camera system and the performance, it was just a night and day experience. So that's one thing. That's one good thing. All right. Number two, there is no, data cap speeds. I could, walk like 3 blocks and probably get about over 150 megabits per second speeds. Right now at home, I'm getting 20 megabits per second speeds on average, which is crazy because my internet service provider, who has monopolized my entire region, somehow Verizon and DirecTV have just escaped from my area. So now Optimum they're charging me, I'm not exactly sure how, but they bumped up the prices. Before I was paying 30, now it's $50 a month for 10 megabits per second download speeds and 1 megabit per second upload speeds. And with T-Mobile, the upload speeds, it's about 15 to 20 times faster than what I'm getting from my own internet service provider. Usually there's like connectivity issues throughout the entire day. I've been with these fools for about 5 years, paying this money, and still is connectivity issues, all right? And usually, sometimes I'll have to use my hotspot from T-Mobile. Thank God, what was it? I'm getting 15 gigabytes or 20 gigabytes of hotspot data, and the speeds are actually faster. And now to get Scam Shield from T-Mobile, this was just icing on the cake. Now, a lot of the haters out there said that, this is stuff that was mandated by the FCC. But let me ask you something. Why is it some of the technology T-Mobile is implementing with Scam Shield, why is it patented? So that means AT&T and Verizon can't use it. So if it was mandated, that means that, everyone should be able to use the same technology. So then this is some special stuff they just pretty much glossed over. And they really glossed over the fact that you have a separate line right now, like a burner line. So if you guys don't want to give out your main line to, let's say, people you don't really trust, or maybe advertising deals. Say, for example, you go into a store and they want you to sign up for a coupon, 50% off. Just give us your phone number. You give them your burner number. Save your main number for the people who you really care about and who you trust and who are important to your lives. Treat your number as if it's, as if it's something special to you. Like if it's your, your credit card number or something. So that's the whole point, the whole presentation from T-Mobile. That's what I thought it was. It was more of to, get people to become more aware of what they're doing and what they're giving us, and so that we use these tools to not only, protect our identity, but to make life easier by reducing the amount of scam calls or spam calls. Listen, since I've activated this, I haven't gotten one scammer. So, so far it looks like it's actually working. So guys, just think positive. I mean, if we have 3 carriers, 3 different flavors, maybe, if you don't like T-Mobile, okay, that does not mean they're the worst thing in the world. You know what? T-Mobile is my flavor. If you like Verizon, that's your thing. If you like AT&T, that's your thing. So this is just, me trying to just put this energy out there just to what, guys, you guys, you say that you want to be like the guys who are just, truthfully, brutally honest. You're not fake and whatnot. But it just doesn't make sense if I am a happy customer and you guys are just bashing on me and my experience. Listen, I'm in a relationship with T-Mobile for about the next 2 years, all right, with all the billing credits and whatnot from the iPhone 11 and whatnot, all these cool phones I've picked up. And anytime something good happens with them, I get excited, and their future looks pretty damn good with the Sprint merger. So the 5G should expand, it should get better, should get stronger, should get faster. I'm looking at it as a good investment, all right? I've tested out 5G phones in the past with, it's like AT&T and T-Mobile, and 5G just isn't ready. And I'm not sure if whatever the pandemic now is kind of slowing things down or what's going to happen, but it's a process. It is a process, so it's not going to happen overnight. You guys want some crazy speeds overnight, it's just not going to happen. Okay, so anyways, people, this is my rant or whatever you want to call it. I'm just trying to say, chill out, people. It's not the end of the world if Alter Tech is with T-Mobile. And if he enjoys T-Mobile, just let him be. If you enjoy T-Mobile, all right, awesome. If you don't, okay, that's cool too. Anyways, people, this is Alter Tech signing out. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. I want to hear your comments down below. Peace.